Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're back on BeamNG, Arkane Infinity. Today, we're doing something quite special. It's gonna be a map I discovered on someone else's channel. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink. Please like and subscribe if you love what you see. I'll keep doing more of these. Thanks for tuning in again. No long intro. Let's get right into it. We're going to do this downhill endurance. Now, I'll have a link in the description of where I got the idea from this. I was watching a channel called FailRace. He did this map, and I was like, that's insane. I'm going to go to do it myself. But we're going to do a little twist here. Now, this map was made by Spencer Johnson. You can see over there. There's his Patreon. And here's the wall of people that contribute to his Patreon. I would say grab the mod if you got the money, support. You know, it's a pretty cool ass map. This is a test vehicle right here. This is our canary. What we're gonna do, now we all know here on Arkane Infinity's channel, we run mods on most of our games, if not all, if we can. So with this downhill endurance, we're gonna do a thing that's a little bit different. We have a few regular cars and we have a few modded cars. Let's run through the list of cars we have ready here, and we have a couple of wild cards in the mix too. Now, I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a long one, so sit back, relax, grab a drink. We're gonna have fun here. Now, on the list of cars, we're gonna do the downhill challenge. We have a Buckley Bastion, the off-road edition. We have the Abyssy 300 BX. I believe it's called the Roach. Then we have the Lada Vega Cross. And then the most recently added vehicle, the chevettecintilla. Chevettecintilla. It's my own upgraded version. Now, I figure for this we'll go with off-road versions and we'll go with regular road versions of vehicles. So we'll have the Abyssy Hopper off-road edition. Then we'll have the Gavel Roamer off-road Cummins 12V. Then we have the gavru dseries D20 Park Ranger, and we were able to load a crash dummy in that one. And last of the stock vehicles that come with BeamNG, we have the Gavru hseries 835 XT passenger series van. For the road vehicles of the modded vehicles we're going to roll with, here we have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9 Rally. Moving on, we have the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Custom. Here we have a Honda Type R Civic. And then we have a BMW 3 Series 346 Convertible. Moving on, over here we have, for our off-road modded vehicles, we have a Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro Sport. Then we have Nissan Toronto Off-Road Edition. We have a Mercedes-Benz G-Class Wagon. The G-Wagon, as people call it. Then we have a Ford Bronco 2021 Sasquatch Edition. Now that's our lineup for our main cars to go down this endurance. That's why it's going to be pretty long. But also we have a couple wild cards at the end because we don't expect them to actually make it to the bottom. We're going to go with the CRC modded monster trucks. I believe this is the Blue Thunder. Then with the Attila trophy truck, the Ford Fox Raptor. And then for shits and giggles, we're going to go with the Psy Ghost Capsule 2021 Power Glow R8D double-decker bus. And last but not least, the Abyssy Wagon Mountain Goat all-wheel drive. Now, the rules are such. We're going to give each vehicle 2 to 3 tries to get to the bottom. And now you must have the ability to drive and maneuver the vehicle when you get to the bottom of the downhill. I am not allowed to apply brakes, nor am I allowed to accelerate. Now for a test run, we'll give one run of this here, the Abyssy Miramar. I believe it's the GTZ 710 turbo-tuned Abyssy Miramar. This will be our canary, our first try, just so you see what it's like if you haven't seen the other video. So we're just going down under normal speed, and we do not apply the brake, nor do we accelerate. Our goal is to get to the bottom of the hill and still be able to drive. Now, each section has a number of obstacles that will for surely damage the vehicle. A number of them will help, a number of them will hinder. Some will augment your fall, some will completely stop you. We are in a steep decline, so we will be rolling and sliding. We will not need wheels to roll, but we do need them at the bottom of the hill to continue. Now, this will happen a number of times, maybe, maybe not. But we ran aground in the sand and we can't go any further. We may be able to wiggle a bit, but who wants to watch me wiggle about, you know? So that's how it's going to go. Let's dive into this. Alright, the first vehicle we're going to go with is going to be the Abyssy 300BX, the Roach. This will be interesting. Now what I want to do is try to find a nice line that'll get me to the bottom. Now, because of the nature of the event we're doing, I guess you could say, vehicles with low ground clearance are not going to do very well, but we may be surprised. Now those ramps will be something we might want to be wary of. And one thing we do want to make sure we try to do, oh, we're tumbling too much. We want to hold on to our wheels. We are tumbling something mad. No. Oh, well, it did stop us from tumbling. Now, this Abyssy 300 is... it seems to be a pretty tough cookie. But this may be the end of our first run. Get past this. Now, the ice will allow us to continue to slide if we make it... No, we don't. Okay, that was the first try. We'll try another. Now, I'm only giving each vehicle 2 tries because, well, we're doing a lot of them. So, just a little bit of acceleration there. And then we want to give ourselves a little bit of an angle. That was a pretty good run for the first one, but what we really want to do is get further than that. Now, if you haven't noticed... Oh, I did not want to hit that. We want to get on that skinny little area there and roll through this area. It's unbelievable we got through that with very minimal damage. We do want to stay upright as much as possible and avoid these ramps. Oh, we just narrowly missed that one. I'm trying to straighten this out so we can get some form of control here. We don't want to run the ground here. We do not want to run the ground. We tumbled through this last time. Okay. We did. We ran the ground. So the Abyssy 300 is it's not the one apparently. Now the Bastion Buckley, it may actually do a lot better than most cars, or a lot of the, well, most cars. It is set in an off-road fashion, so we'll line ourselves up. Now the Bastion was recently added to the game right before the Scintilla? I don't know how to say that name. Aren't the C's pronounced like CH's? I don't know. Now, we want to avoid these pipe sections that are sticking out of the ground, the protruding up. And this is what I mean. We want to get on this section. We're doing wonderful right now, and that may jinx me. But we are also running off-road tires. Now, when I was doing this and I was not recording, I was having a lot of fun and crashing a lot. Kind of like this. We lost the wheel. That's not good. And, oh, that will be the end of this run. There's no way this will be able to be repaired. We got our right, left axle broken, engine's damaged, induct system is damaged, impact detected, stopping the car, so now the engine's shutting off. This is over with. We got one more try, Buckley Bastion. Let's see what you got. Second go for the Bastion. Now, I think we'll get one car to the bottom at least. Just one. Now, one thing we also have to keep in mind, I didn't necessarily check the engines of these vehicles. I just loaded them in according to what, seemed like it might actually get it done, or it might actually be interesting going down. The thing is, with BeamNG, any vehicle with a turbo on it is going to increase my speed as I go down the mountain, or down the hill. We're doing all right. That's the section that can mess us up a lot. But getting in that pipe is almost imperative. All right, we beat our last run by a considerable amount. Optimally, I do want to be on that center section there. We're doing good. We're doing good. We still have 75% of our wheels. We must avoid these trees. Now we have a section up here that may flip us, so we have to be very wary about the giant bottles. But at least we just found out we can still control ourselves. We're getting close to the finish line. Everybody, we may get it on one of the first few goals, or we may not. Now remember, we must be able to drive and maneuver the vehicle when we get to the bottom. It's not just about making it there. And, well, we've lost 50% of our wheels. Our rear axle is it's just a vestigial piece of machinery now. The rear section is completely battered, and we may run aground only a couple hundred meters away. Well, the wheel made it down there. So, there's that. And that's that for the Buckley. The Lada Vesta. It was definitely an added car, or maybe it's a modded car. I'm not too sure. Now, we have the Cross version, which I'm guessing is somewhat of an off-road rally version. It has higher ground clearance than the normal version or the stanced version, so. Lada Vesta. Cross. Well, don't be cross with me. We'll see what we can do about getting you down to the bottom. Now, one of the advantages of a car that's small like this, it has a very small wheelbase, but if I hit something, that'll mess everything up. I have a weird feeling we're going to lose a wheel real soon. We already did. Yeah, these big bumps are made to make you tumble. And you want to go smooth into the ramps so you don't smoothly go into the ramps. Oh no, don't tell me again. Okay, that kept us in there. Thank you, ramp. It's possible that... No, we're going to run aground on the rocks. If only I could accelerate. There's no way it would keep going at this speed. Yeah. Well, we have one more go. Now, I do apologize for the long video. I usually have to wait till the weekends to shoot any content. Other than that, I'm just working most of the time, so we'll do what we can do, That's how it goes. And just how we're trying to get to that center section. Good. Now, if we can maintain a good, stable line to the bottom, we can do this. With all the vehicles I selected, I'm thinking at least one should be able to do it. Oh, no, we got sent careening after a small bump. There's no way to correct. We'd have to luckily tumble into the hole. Oh, well, we did luckily tumble into the hole. Gravity could keep us sliding for a bit, but we don't have the momentum to go much further than a couple of meters. Yeah. Okay, well... That's it for the Lada Vesta. What do we have next? All right, now this one right here, this is the one that, if you play BeamNG, you can mod a car and make it your default car. So this is my default car. I took the new, you know, chevettecintilla and made it my default car. It's the Spider version with a couple of extra added parts. The engines are super maxed and so are all the components. But we're not driving it, we're just steering it to the bottom. Now, I really like the iridescent paint I put on there. I like that. That's a cool thing that BeamNG allows you to do when you're, you know, tinkering with your cars. You can make your own paint. Now, this car has, yeah, very, very low ground clearance. Getting to the center section clean is like an impossibility. And so, I don't know. This one's mainly for, maybe it'll work, maybe. But as we can see now, I mean, it has a very strong monocoque structure. That's the thing. But the rest of it is not as strong. And I mean, we're gonna tumble out of the hill, completely off en route. So we'll give this one another try. Let's see the smash. You know, we got lucky enough to fall off the map. Let's see the smash. Here we go. Just give yourself a little bit of that way, and now we're cruising. Let's be risky. I mean, this thing doesn't have much of a chance to make it to the bottom anyway. Let's see its maneuverability. Oh, this is a clean line. It's kind of a clean line. Is it the cleanest line we can get? It's the cleanest line we can get with it. All right, it may be able to breeze through these, avoid the bigger bumps. Yes. Now, this vehicle may have really good handles on a flat surface, but going down a hill like this, you're guaranteed to lose a wheel or two. Now, getting past this would be amazing. It would be amazing. We can't accelerate, so hopefully a little wiggling of the wheel, turning here and there. We ran aground on the bumps. We lost 2 wheels. It really had no chance. Let's move on. All right, well, the Gavel hseries is something that's been in the game for a while. It's a van that has a number of different variations, and it does a pretty good job. It does a pretty good job. Now, there is an off-road version, a box carrier version. We're going to try the passenger version. I really wish I could fill this thing up with crash dummies, but we'll do it just like this. Gavru hseries H35 XT Passenger Edition. All right, here we go. Now, if you haven't noticed, I like to have the hazard lights on because it's going to be a hazardous drive, roll more likely. And oh, I don't know if you can see those protruding things. We have to avoid those. They'll split our axle and they'll definitely flip us if we hit it in the wrong way. Now, this being a passenger series, I figured this may get us down there. Has pretty high ground clearance. It's pretty stable. But it has a long wheelbase, which will not help it maneuvering out of the way of dangerous things. Now, this run is dead. We may tumble for a long while because of our weight. But I doubt... Well, we have a little bit of control. I'm not going to pump the gas. If we still have the ability to drive, but we just have to avoid. It's over. We're wedged here, so. Oh, we're gaining speed. I think I might want to try another route, but I don't know. As long as it gets me to this center section, it doesn't seem as though going left or right at that section makes either sense. It's, I mean, ideally you want to go down the center, and that way you have the ability to change your trajectory in certain ways. I would very much like to get past these with very little fanfare, but they do lead to us ending the run. Oil pan damage. Engine is broken. Actually, I couldn't wait to do the one with the crash dummy actually in it. So we have the Gavrill dseries D20 Park Ranger with the crash dummy in there. Now, there may be an emergency down there, so we want to put the lights on. We'll try an early outside line here. Now, there's a good chance the Park Ranger could get it done as well. It is like a purpose-built police vehicle, so it should have tougher parts. The undercarriage should be a bit tougher. It being an SUV, we definitely have higher ground clearance. Now, we're going to see if we can... Nope, we can't. There's a little jump in that section, and I'm always looking far ahead. We're not turning fast enough. Oh. I think he's okay. No, he's not okay. We'll try a different route on this initial run. Something a bit more... Oh, wow. Took off our side mirror. Can we make that section? We made it without losing any wheels. Now, I don't want to speak too much about losing wheels because you know what they say. If you say it, it'll happen. We've gotten pretty lucky with missing those ramps. We just need to angle ourselves now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, we got into that section and I mean, I can still hear the engine running and we have half of our wheels. But this will end us here. And yeah. Okay, we have the Gavel Roamer. Now this is a special edition. It's the Gavel Roamer Off-Road Cummins 12V. This means the V12 in here. It's got the snorkel. It's made for off-road. Let's see what she can do. We'll try a bit more concentration on this one. I'm really hoping that we can maintain control. That seems to be what keeps stopping us. Now, this one definitely has a turbo. It is increasing in speed exponentially. If we can yes, we maintained our control of the vehicle. If we can get into the pipe 5x5, yes, there we go. Now, ideally, we want to go along the spine, but we missed it. If we can miss that middle section, well, we are no longer a vehicle. We are but a subframe now. But we are a subframe and no, the oil pan and the engine is broken. Well, we just lost the rest of our body. It won't make it to the bottom with us. All we have now is just control of the wheels, and we're going to fall into a pothole, I believe, at any second. Right, we're but a subframe, 2 wheels and an engine. Roamer, take 2. Now, I know some of you may say, oh, why you're avoiding the ramps? Well, that would send me in a furious tumble before I even got anywhere on the hill, and I would shatter more than likely into a million pieces. Accelerating down the hill, that's definite destruction of your vehicle. I would say if I were to brake on my way down, use the brakes a little bit, I may actually survive it. Maybe wholly in part together, but I think the better course is to try to drive it. I should have just... Well, the bounce on the inside would definitely destroy me too. And now we're going the other way. And we've lost all of our cargo. Well, looks like the Roamer couldn't do it either. The Abyssy Hopper. Now, I was mistaken. There was another vehicle that we can put another crash dummy into. Now, this Abyssy Hopper is the off-road edition. If you don't know, the Abyssy Hopper is BeamNG's version of like a Jeep Wrangler, basically. She's quite the beastly looking thing. Let's hope she can get us to the bottom. It's a little lacking because I have more than like 15 cars loaded in the world. Maybe you shouldn't do that, but I figure it would be cool for the downhill experience and the experiment. Now, this being an off-road vehicle and having a short wheelbase could do good, but it also has a high center of gravity as well. And I don't know if it has a turbo, but this thing is picking up speed. We're already doing one. Oh yeah, we're hovering at 130. Come on, stabilize into the pipe. Stabilize into the pipe. This is a make or break moment here. We keep missing the skid. So, well, who needs a roof or a head? If we can, we pull skateboard moves. Avoid the tree. Stay on your wheels. Ladies and gentlemen, this may be the one. Almost forgot about the potholes. We have to keep, we cannot maneuver because I am turning away from them. And this one, nice skip. But what maneuvering will we do? The engine is starved of oil. We may not make it. We don't have the momentum to clear this hill. Well, at least you have a convertible now. Alright, we'll see what we can do. I got this hopper from Fulton, Georgia. It was in good sale. The guy didn't want it anymore. And I said, I'm going to take it down the hill and crash it a couple times. He's like, hey, do what you want. Ooh. That's why you want ground clearance, because that little nudge, well, it seems like it killed our rear suspension on the left side. I always go this way because there's a big chunk of rocks right there, but it always leads me to this jump section. Okay, we're kind of threading needles. We're threading needles. We can do this. We can do this. We don't want to spin on this section because, well, for some reason, we're going to hit that center thing no matter what. And, okay, well, it put the fire out. And as well as it put the Abyssy Hopper out as well. So, I think that's the last of our basic vehicles. We're going to have to move on to our mods and see if they can do something special. So we have the BMW 346 convertible. This is one we don't necessarily see getting to the bottom safely, but you know, maybe it will. I mean, it's a convertible. You know, it can do anything. Here we go. First try. It's a car with very low ground clearance. I think I do need to come in from the right side with cars with low ground clearance. Make the center lane. The center lane is the goal. But missing these things is also the goal. Hopefully we can, no. It has good tumbling ability. Oh no. Getting air is not good. Okay, well the sand was nice to us. The sand was quite nice to us. But we need to change our trajectory before it's too late. No. One more time. We'll try that right side again. That right side was actually pretty nice for the you know, the low ground clearance vehicles. Maybe that's the route, because it doesn't seem to be too big of a pole on this side. So we're in better condition than we were last time. If we can get ourselves right here in this center and avoid those, because they will help you get into a ramp. Well, landing on our roof is actually a good thing. because we won't land on our wheels. But we need to get back on our wheels and get into this pipe. We need our lift. We need our wheels. We need our wheels. We need our wheels here. We need our wheels here. We need our wheels. But they don't roll, so we're dead in the water. Okay, maybe we could do it a little more Fast and the Furious ways. So we're gonna try the Nissan Type R. I don't know what year this is. It's a 2018, 2021, 2020 Type R. I'm not too sure. It just says Type R in the files, and they only give you 2 to select from. So we're gonna be doing BeamNG and the Furious. BeamNG and the Furious. Let's go. This car has a drift ability on it, apparently. I know I should have went the other way for a low ground clearance vehicle. Oh, hold on if you can. No, this section will do us in. Hey, ride the roof the whole time if you... Oh no. Oh no. Miraculously, we still have all 4 of our wheels. I mean, they're just... But our rear section is not necessarily connect to the rest of the vehicle. Just make it and start rolling. We still have the ability to roll. We still have the ability to run the ground on the little cobblestones. All right. We'll throw our lights on. Hopefully it'll clear the way and tell us which routes will keep us alive. It's low ground clearance, so take this route. I've learned that. Oh, better give myself more camera view. Oh, this may not end well. This may not end well. If we can somehow just stabilize ourselves, or maybe we'll burrito roll our way to the bottom. We've lost our wing on the back, and there's our front fascia. But hopefully these shipment containers will be kind to us. You can tumble about all you want the whole way. Oh no. That wheel is completely through the engine and the hood section. It's flat, so that's it for the Type R. I guess it was type dead. So maybe we'll try it in a bit of style. We'll do the C63 AMG custom. So you can see all the Michelin, Brembo, Blackberry and stuff all that on there. You know, it's a tuner car. Let's see if it can tune this hill. Now, you are a car with low ground clearance, but you're also a Mercedes. So I wondered if... Oh. Now, I gotta let you know, I found out while doing this just now, before doing it again, this car glitches out and now I can't control it at all. So we're watching a truly uncontrolled tumble because the vehicle's glitched. I can't do anything. I can't turn the wheel. I can't do anything with it, actually. So we have one lame duck in the list. It's the C63, which this might more than likely be deleted after this one. So I'm guessing you're not going to get me to the bottom of the hill. At least I'm completely hands off right now, everyone. The car itself made me AFK. I cannot control this car. I cannot do anything. It controls for a few seconds and then it just freezes in whatever it's doing. With no controls, or at least shoddy controls, it's getting pretty far. It'll be just my luck the car that I can't control will make it to the bottom. And now you're right back on your feet. It's still going. It's still no controls, no hands on. Well, this should be the end of it. This center section skewers your vehicle. And it dumbfoundedly slides right past that. Well, now you're over for sure, right? There's no way you can wiggle your way out of this one. And it's wedged, perched on top of a hill someplace. You know what we're going to do, everyone? We're going to replace this vehicle with something better, but similar. Okay, well, let me introduce you to the stand-in, the Dodge Challenger SXT version. I would have went with the Demon or the other versions, but a lot of them were lower ground clearance. So this mid-range version, I guess you could say, it's not the lowest range, it's not the highest end one. So this is the mid-end one. We're going to give this one, so you're going to get 2 goals there, Dodge, because the C63 glitched out on us. Don't forget to, give a thumbs up for Spencer Johnson. He's the one that made the map. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps me grow. We have like 0 things going on here. We need subscribers real bad here at Arkane Infinity's channel. So do what you can, spread the word, and let's see what this Dodge Challenger can do. Now it is a vehicle with low ground clearance comparatively. I mean, it's a car, not an off-road vehicle. So we're gonna go this direction. And I can hear it not winding up as fast. It feels a bit more stable. If we can make the right maneuver, and we're on it. It's pretty stable. It doesn't seem to want to fishtail too much, so we just have to finagle our way around. Ooh, that is not going to do us any. Well, maybe we can get some favors done by slipping into the pipe. Yes, there we go. He's braking the whole way, and control is down to a mere suggestion at this point. Second try for the ringer, the fill-in, the Dodge Challenger. We're almost at the end of our list, and then we have our wild cards. I mean, as it stands, we don't have many vehicles that seem to be able to get to the bottom. He made that good. Conscientious. Let's give ourselves a bit more to look at here. Ooh, we are doing all right for now, but we've always done good to here and then blown everything at the last second. Something about that area with the small hills just takes the life out of our descent every time. We're down to 3 wheels. The engine is broken, so this run is dead. We will not be able to drive when we get to the bottom. That's one thing for sure. And there's our hood. All right. What do we have next? Okay, we got the Mitsubishi Evo 9. Now, I got the rally one. Whoever did the mod, at least I haven't found one that has an off-road edition, so this is just a rally edition. There are a couple textures missing on the inside. It's lightweight, has a roll cage, and a very strong suspension. Let's see what the Evo 9 can do. Apologize for the loud engine. It is a rally vehicle. And we're doing pretty good. It being a rally vehicle, hopefully it can take the off-road side. Can you take the off-road side? Yes, you can. The suspension travel was good enough. Now we must get a little bit to the right here. Now I want to go to the left of here because going to the right gets me flipped every time. Those jumps. Come on, don't hit that wall. We need that pipe. 5x5. No! Wow, you can hear the turbo tone down. Yeah, engine's in the cabin at this point. One more time. Okay, here we go with our Evo 9. We'll put our brights on. Hopefully they'll light the way, and we won't get destroyed and blown into a million pieces here. That's good. That's good. This has a little bit more control than that Challenger did. Challenger just didn't have the ground clearance for this. Oh no. The turn was... Okay, well you can destroy the body all you want, long as you leave the wheels be. Leave the wheels be. Hit your... Yes. Our run can't be over that fast. Let the ice propel us. No. We're gonna get skewered, people. We're gonna get skewered. And we can't stop it. We're gonna get skewered. No. No. Oh, we avoid the skewer. Alright, you loud bastard. Tumble us to victory. I mean, we technically still have all four wheels. I'm not sure. Oh no, don't let the tree beat into us. I'm not sure if we can actually make it. We don't have the momentum. We could get some speed here at the pothole section. It's very unlikely. We do seem to have a bit of control. Is the Evo 9 a beast? We'll try to avoid the giant jumps. The fact that we still have control at this point is amazing. After all this time, so many cars, it would be nice for the last car to actually get it there. Come on, Evo 9, engine starved of oil. Come on, Evo 9, just use the momentum from this hill to continue. You can do this. You can do this. Come on, Evo 9, move it. Move it, move it, move it. Now this section coming up, we haven't got to. This is more of a dirt, muddy section, so it is actually easy to run aground here. We have the speed, we have the momentum, we're getting there. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the bottom on all four of our wheels, presumably. We have the ability to move ourselves left and right. Can we accelerate? No. So we got halfway there. All right, we got the Ford Bronco 2021. I believe it's the Sasquatch edition. So we'll go ahead and see how the 2021 Ford Bronco can handle downhill endurance. No, we'll take the right side like we're a low ground clearance vehicle. We'll be slick. And from what it sounds like this thing has a turbo, so we're gonna start flying real soon. But the ground clearance should get us close to where we need to go. Oh, fish chilling won't help. But hopefully it'll give us better. Come on, come on, come on. Stay in your lane. No. Oh, no. Well, we don't want to be a ball of metal by the time we get down there. Okay, that was a spare tire. No, that was one of our actual tires. Oh. Well, we still have our engine, even though, well, I mean, there's no rule that we have to be shaped like a car to actually, you know, for it to work. No. Okay, Ford Bronco. Let's see what you got. Now we're in 2022, so maybe this Bronco's a year too late for something like this. Maybe it's already too old. No, we don't want to hit that. We've been trying to avoid these side sections because they end you fast. If you were to get any purchase on this hill, you need to hit that center section in the beginning, because other than that, you're at the mercy and the RNG of tumbling if you hit it. And yeah, we don't have enough momentum to clear the rock section. And the Ford Bronco 2021 Sasquatch edition didn't make it. Now we have the Nissan Toronto, or Toronto. It's the, I believe it's the Turbo R3M Nissan Toronto. Now, this very vehicle, in the States here, we call this a Nissan Pathfinder. But this is the off-road edition with the snorkel and all. So we're going to give it a go. Hit that like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll get to the bottom of this thing and still be able to drive with basically an off-road vehicle that should get it done. The ground clearance is where it needs to be for us to make it. It's really the hill after the ramps that gets us every time, so maybe we can find another exit out of the ramps. Wow, we are going so fast. Well, we're still mostly a vehicle. And dare I say, we still have all the proper appendages to move. The ice will let us go further. Now, we have only one choice, and that's to hopefully maneuver our way into that pipe there. No. Alright, Toronto. You get one more try. And here it is, Toronto. We'll put our high beams on just for good luck. I kind of want to thread this needle, minimize the times we're going left and right here. Yeah, if we can get on that center section. Oh. Well, we've already lost the wheel. And, well, it's not going to look good for this. Not in the least. I am very doubtful that this run will get us anything. I'm pretty sure we'll be wedged before we get a chance to do much. Now, as it stands, we could still do something. No, we can't. Not anymore. With 3 wheels, we could have did something. We could have did something with 3 wheels. Maybe it's 4-wheel drive, and so we can do something with 4 wheels. But that's not if we don't come to a standing halt with this net, and we have 0 control. This one seems to be dead. Yeah, we more than likely will slide all the way to that pipe and crash into it and not go any further. Yeah. Maybe we've been going about this all wrong. Maybe we need to be more, you know, quote-unquote gangsta in the way we do it. Let's get our G-Wagon and see what the G-Wagon can do. As you can see, it's the more Hollywood version of a G-Wagon. So we'll see how the V8 Brambos G-Wagon V10. We got the tinted windows, we got the big giant rims. We're ready for a video shoot. We just have to make it to the bottom of the hill. That's where they're waiting with all the champagne and the DJ equipment. So we just got to get our G-Wagon down there and don't damage it. It is a rental. If we can just get the G-Wagon down there. Oh no, oh no. Look like somebody sold some haters outside the club. What are we going to do? Look like we scratched our G-Wagon. And we're not going to make it to the club or the video shoot. I think the only place we're going to make it is to hell. And it's going to be a smashing impact when we get there. And that's how you make G-Wagon pancakes. Outra vez. Hey, here we go. The G-Wagon goodness again. No, I think we can make the photo shoot this time, and I think if we take the right route, we don't have to worry about the haters trying to pop our tires. I mean, this is a G-Wagon. It's supposed to have good handles. We've lost the wheel already. Now, how are we going to explain this to the rental agency? what are we gonna tell them? A rival group came into the video shoot and wrecked the vehicle because they didn't like the song we were making? I don't know. Well, we just lost another wheel. Just ground off of us over the rock section. And we're gonna run aground in the dirt section. At least the engine's still running. Oh. Alright, I did that with a little acceleration. We probably would have run aground there. But we did anyway. So the G-Wagon cannot do it. What do we have next? Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Because that's what we're doing here. We're living on a prayer, trying to actually make it all the way to the bottom. Now we have a Toyota 4Runner TRD Sports Package. Wish us luck. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. We're just living on that prayer, hopefully. Now, this is a pro off-road vehicle. Now, I'm pretty sure that... Well, that's interesting. Well, the wheel was like, you know what? I'll meet you at the bottom. Let me know how it does for you. We have very little control. And we're bound to hit a ramp that's going to help our trajectories ever so amazingly. Here we go. Now, I do apologize for how loud some of the car engines are. That's just, you know, the car engine at idle and BeamNG sounding not being done, properly. Now, we should give this one a third go because we did completely tear off our wheel in the beginning. So this is like our first go. It depends. It depends on how close we get with this one. If we get really close with this one, I'll give it another go. Wow, this vehicle loves to lose wheels. Here I'm thinking the skid plate would help us. Tighter lug nuts on our wheels would actually do great. Because at this point we're a bobsled. We have no wheels and a loud engine. So now this is the Psy Ghost Bus. It's a like capsule. I don't know. I've never seen this bus in real life. Maybe it's a bus in Europe or something. But I figure it pretty silly. There's no way this thing can make it to the bottom in steel drive. It does have 6 wheels though. High center of gravity. It's gonna fall over a lot. So let's just have fun with it. Now we'll try to take the low center of gravity route. This thing is not going to make turns easy. If we can get to that center point thing, it seems very likely. Okay, stay on it. Oh man, this is not going to go well. If we can avoid those ramps with this thing, perfect. Now I have a feeling the shipment container edges are going to definitely... Oh, maybe we're so big that... Yeah. Alright, here we go. Now it's funny, I can hear the engine. I think this is like the hot rod upgraded version of the bus. We did the low ground clearance version, and well, I was gonna say last time, I think we're so long and heavy that we're not gonna get flipped over by a little bitty piece of debris. It'll just tear through our whole fuselage, as it were. And that is why I wanted to avoid the... I mean, yeah, oh, let's say maybe we can slide on our side a good distance, but if we don't hit these pots 5x5, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, it's just a giant hunk of metal, hot dog shaped metal. So when it's all said and done, I would guess that a trophy truck would be the best vehicle to make it to the bottom. I'm just guessing. You know, it's a trophy truck. So with that in mind, we're gonna take the trophy truck down. We'll release the handbrake, tap the gas, and it's an official trophy truck apparently, with all the BF Goodrich's and Fox decals. I mean, the ground clearance for a trophy truck and then the battering in which the bottom of it has to go through at high speeds, I'm guessing like, well, yeah, it's the true ringer in the list, where it should be able to make it to the bottom as long as it doesn't actually hit any obstacles. And, okay, now if we can angle ourselves for this center pipe, yeah. See, I think the trophy truck would probably more than likely be the only one that might make it down there, or we'd be diving straight to hell. Well, you know what this stands for. We're gonna have pancake session right now. Who all likes pancakes? We all like pancakes, don't we? Alright, well, we'll give the trophy truck one more try. That was just a bad luck, wasn't it? Okay, here we go. Trophy truck, part 2. I believe we only have one more after this. So, it's up to you, trophy. Can you make it? Can you bring it home for everybody? Oh, an early mess up. Now you're sliding on your... Oh, you cannot turtle shell the whole way there. Nor can you tumble about and think you're going to get it done. Okay, we made it to the center section, and we still have all 4 of our wheels. Now, can we get back on our wheels and to the bottom? I'm pretty sure trophy trucks don't go through this much damage. All right. Navigate, navigate. Luck of the draw there. Oh, there's one of my spare wheels just moving down there. I'm still able to control the vehicle, so that's good. Looking at the diagram on the lower left, it doesn't seem as though the draft shaft is broken. If I can get in here without losing wheels, yes, yes, yes. Now, we are, I guess we're halfway there. Well, I wouldn't say we're on the home stretch. No, no, please don't start the tumbles. Not going into a section that could destroy us with one hit. No tree, no. No tree, no. No. I wanted to be in control while coming upon these things here, the potholes. As luck would have it. As luck would have it. Come on. Oh no, we came to a stop. And there's our wheel. Well, I figure if we're gonna do wild cards, we might also bring out Blue Thunder. Yeah. High energy Blue Thunder. Now this is from a mod. Basically a mod pack almost, I guess you could say. You really got to subscribe to a lot of things to get the monster trucks in your BeamNG. I'm new to the whole monster truck things in BeamNG, so I may be preaching to the choir. So this doesn't have handbrake, so we can't keep ourselves perched over the hill. So here we go. Blue Thunder. Funny thing, now, I had a thought, like, well, it got bigger wheels. It should be able to get to the bottom of the hill, no problem. And then I thought about the times I've actually played with my monster trucks on here, and they don't handle turbulence too well, or changing directions quickly. You know, it's a big bouncy ball of metal, and I'm probably going to blow the engine without even accelerating, because these type of vehicles have a high torque and also high, what do you call that, high stress turbo engines and radiators and stuff like that. So this is just for shits and giggles here. I am not accelerating at all. As it goes forward, the engine revs up higher and higher because of the turbo. I guess the high end. I mean, I know these vehicles have some really high end turbos on them. I still want that center section. I don't want to bounce on this thing. I swayed a bit in the beginning just to kind of slow myself down. I'm hoping I can get past these springs or these ramps springs without. But the engine blew itself before we even got there. So even if we make it to the bottom, we'd have a blown engine. And it would be almost impossible to race this thing clean with this monster truck. It's the only way to get the monster truck to the bottom and still be able to drive it. The Abyssy Wagon Mountain Goat all-wheel drive. It's a two-seater with not much going on but a roll cage and an engine, really. A couple body panels. Well, this is our last one of the day. Are you ready, Wagon? Okay, the Wagon looks ready. Now you're just a wee Wagon. What can a wee Wagon do that other SUVs and off-road vehicles and supercars couldn't do? Die faster? I think that's what the Wagon can do. It can die a lot faster than those heavier vehicles. I mean, it's essentially a go-kart, is it not? I mean, the engine's starved of oil. We're probably going to have a dead engine real soon. And if we don't stop with the tumbles and shearing pieces off of us, we're going to be headed to the bottom of the hill. Okay. Well, there's no way Wagon Man's living. I have no controls. And this is not looking good. Engine is dead. And we're coming to a slow stop. So first one for the Wagon Mountain Goat, not going so well. Here we go with the Wagon. Let's try to choose a nice. Don't tell me the Wagon has the. Maybe that's just wind going by and it's not a small turbo winding up. The Wagon has a small turbo? Could you imagine? Hey, we'll go backwards. Okay, we'll go forward. Just don't start with the tumbles. No. And avoid the... Well, I guess we only need 3 wheels, really. Right? I mean, most wheels are overrated. Stick the landing. Come on. Come on, come on. You can do this. Well, talk about run aground. Okay, well, that's it. It looks like no car in the list, no vehicle of any kind has made it to the bottom of the hill and was able to still drive. So, wow, can you believe that? Not one vehicle made it to the bottom. Not one. Not one of these. Every single vehicle failed. Given only 2 tries, I'm pretty sure if I had just worked at it with one particular vehicle, we might be actually able to get it. But this was a lot more fun. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the long video, but I figure, you know, might as well pack in a bunch of good stuff instead of a whole bunch of short videos that might not be as good as a long video. I don't know. We're just going to give it a try. And, well, yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'm pretty sure most people watching the video aren't subscribed. take the time to subscribe, please. It really helps me out. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. You know, share with your families and friends. It's me, Arkane Infinity. And we're going to be flying down here at full speed. Everyone have a great day, a great weekend, a great month, a great holiday, a birthday, everything. I will talk to you later. See you in the next one.